Hi there.
Hi there.
Yes?
I'm pleased to finally meet the savior of Cheydinhal. And although the death of Farwell saddens me, I know you did the best you could. I realize he was trying at times, and he spoke before he thought, but he was still my son, and I adored him greatly. I'm sure he was difficult to travel with, and I respect your patience. Whereas others would have left him to die, I'm sure you fought at his side. Your actions are duly noted, and your reward will be in gold. I thank you for your sympathy. You're truly a noble individual. Were you able to retrieve anything from him before Oblivion took him? Thank you. You are truly worthy of all the praise being given to you. I salute you. I'll keep the ring as a reminder of... On second thought, you keep it. You were the last to travel with him, and I feel you deserve it as a memento of your achievement. I won't take no for an answer. I want you to keep it. I thank you on behalf of all the citizens of Cheydinhal. May RK guide you. I will not forget your service to Cheydinhal. Closing the Oblivion Gate outside the city was a daring feat. I do not blame you for my son's death. He brought that upon himself, as hard as it is for a father to admit. Since the immediate threat to Cheydinhal is now eliminated, I will grant your request and send reinforcements to Bruma. My soldiers are brave and capable. They will do their duty. Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people. I'll miss him dearly. Don't feel upset. I know you did the best you could to bring him home. I'm saddened by the loss of those brave souls. May RK guide all of them to their final rest.
There's no problem, is there? Thank goodness the gate is gone. I couldn't get a good night's sleep knowing it was out there. Farewell.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if the Council is in session.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now. This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they? I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being. Don't worry. The Elder Council can govern the Empire perfectly well until a new heir can be found. Truth be told, most of the Council has returned to the provinces to deal with urgent local matters, but we are in regular communication. But the Inner Council still holds regular meetings. We have the situation well in hand, I assure you. Bye.
All
Let's hear it.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Okato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Aurak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Aurak Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrick. It is fashionable to make fun of Breville and Regulus Terentius. Personally, I think it is poor sport to mock the poor and disadvantaged. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Good luck, investigator.
hello. How are you today?
I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. Your reputation precedes you, Hera of Kvatch. You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate. I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Reynold is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business. There's been trouble with smugglers and Khajiit bandits in the Trans-Nibbon, but Marius Caro is taking steps to deal with the problem. Good luck, investigator.
Hi there.
Hi! Good morning. Regulus Terentius, Count Braville. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear. I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion Gate threatening Braville, I need all my soldiers here. I won't risk my guard attacking that infernal Oblivion Gate. We'll hold the walls and hope for the best. He thinks to use his position as head of the Elder Council to make himself emperor. He will not succeed. I overheard someone say that Alarin Locke is missing. I don't know what happened to him. His wife, Ursana, is beside herself with grief. Yeah. Ursan's husband, Alaron, is missing. Poor thing. I've seen her crying at the chapel. I hope someone can help her. Goodbye. Well met. Yes. I'm your relief.
I'm only asking for a simple call.
Hi. Something to report? Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that. You two.
Are you not feeling well?
We all owe you a debt of gratitude for closing that Oblivion Gate. Thank you. There are 2 ruined forts south of Breville. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbin Bay. I've sighted the Forlorn Watchman again. Every time I see that ghost, it gives me the creeps. Can I interest you in some of my wares? I don't know much about that ghost, but some say he died in a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Bad omen. Each night, he wanders the shore of Nibbin Bay. Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea. If you're interested, you may want to see Gilgondarin at Silverholm on the Water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town. Farewell. Well met. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Who will help an old beggar?
It was you that closed the Oblivion Gate, wasn't it? Oh, that was a brave thing to do. I love my work. Fire, frost, shock, poison. Little presents for Kinnereth's cute little woodland creatures. You'll need to talk to Kudai if you want to join the guild, or any of the heads of the local guild halls, for that matter. Goodbye.
Hi there! I'm Ardeline. I'm the guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in Breville. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Tell your friends about me. I'm afraid I'm not very social, so I really don't know very much about the people here. You'll need to speak to one of the local guild heads to get into the guild. Talk to Kudai if you just can't wait. Yes, I've seen them before. Don't really know anything about them, as I don't specialize in plant samples. However, I know someone who does. If you make your way to Skingrad, look up Sindarian. He's one of the foremost authorities on the alchemical properties of plants. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Goodbye.
Yes?
Good tidings, citizen.
Hi there.
As well as a very loyal guild member.
I've heard she'll do anything for other guild members.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Hi there. Good to see you.
Welcome. Guess it was nothing. Die, unbeliever! Oh! Oh my goodness. Excuse me, are you all right? By the divines, this person's dead.
Look at the muscles on you. Drell Starren. I'm the Count's Special Inquisitor in charge of suppressing the Renridra Kryn insurgents. The Renridra Kryn are Khajiit bandits and smugglers posing as guerrillas and freedom fighters. I don't think that Gil Gondren really wants to run Silverhome on the water. He never seems happy when he's there. You too. I'm Fathus Aaron, Count Braville's staff wizard. I can teach you conjuration, anything to relieve the tedium of castle patronage. Far be it from me to criticize my patron and sovereign. Braville obviously flourishes under his wise and beneficent rule. Goodbye.
Hello.
Good to see you.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue. Thank you for closing the Oblivion Gate that was threatening Braville. I will send my guard captain, Viera Laris, to Bruma's aid. I've sent Captain Laris to Bruma. She is one of my best soldiers. I'm glad to be able to help defend the heir to the throne. Yes, Count of Braville. Are you a foreigner? Do yourself a favor. Learn the basics about the places you visit. There. Problem solved. I saw Kudai moping around outside the Mages Guild yesterday. In fact, I could swear she was crying. I hope she finds her missing friend. Bye. Oh. Hi there.
Oh. Hello.
Gil Gondren. Silverhome on the water has beds and food. What's your pleasure? My neighbor, Droshanji, is worried. He's seen creatures around the house lately. Why don't you talk to Droshanji? See if you can help. The watchman looks like he may have been a sailor. No one knows where he came from, or why he looks so sad. I don't like talking about the dead like they're some kind of tourist attraction, but that spirit has been making his ghostly journey for years now. We've learned to just accept that he's there. Every night, sure as clockwork, he appears at Barnwatch Camp at 8 on the shore of Nibbin Bay. He's never harmed anyone, but most people give him a wide berth. You seem curious enough, so I'll be glad to pinpoint where he appears on your map. There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Reveal, if I do say so. 20 gold, and it's yours for the night. Right. You'll have to go upstairs to the second floor. Your room is the second door on the right, before the staircase. Thank you for your patronage. You too. Good day. I hope you enjoy your... Bye.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
I've heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins, and Redoran is besieged by the Nords of Skyrim.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the troubles subside quickly.
Good day.
Be seeing you, hero of Kavach. How about the hero of Reveal? No need to be modest, my friend. It is a terrible responsibility, being Breville's first citizen of the Ale Tub. But I suffer under the burden like a sure green orc. Bye.
Yes, I am Varin Vamori, wit and wordsmith, Breville's foremost bard and advanced trainer in speechcraft. Old, worn, and wicked, wet, wounded, and wild, empty as the eastern horizon, dusk on the Nibbin, solemn and bitter as the grave. Good day.
Oh! Afternoon. Well met.
Hello.
Whoa!
That's a good tell your friends about me. Take care.
You can randomly contract vampirism when fighting vampires in Oblivion Remastered.
You should really... Well met.
Thank you for your patronage.
Please return. Soon. A good price for a good customer. Return soon. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Astinia Aetius. I want no part of the Syntarvatius squabbles. I mind my own business. I'm fed up with the senseless feuding, blood spilled for no good reason. Glad the Watch put a stop to it. Farewell.
How are you?
Well met.
What's this about? Welcome to Leowin. I'm Alicia Caro, and I have the honor to be the wife of the Count, Marius Caro. Leowin stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay. Legion duty here in Cyrodiil is usually a dull affair. In the east, though, things are a bit more challenging, and one can make a name for oneself. Goodbye.
Good night. Take care.
Tidings, citizen.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
Ugly things with their thick shells and sharp claws. I avoid them.
Farewell.
I am Genonia Aruncia, chief maidservant of Castle Leowin. When Sadrasa isn't teaching alchemy, he spends all of his time researching a cure for skooma addiction. Good day.
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leowin. Leowin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion Gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense. He and the rest of the Elder Council care nothing for Cyrodiil. They focus obsessively on the provinces, leaving us to fend for ourselves. Our only hope to weather this Oblivion invasion is to defend our walls and be damned to what happens outside them. And Dalis is an intemperate, bibulous philanderer and a dark elf. Other than that, he is perfectly suited to be a count. I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leowin. Did you find out why the orc is here? Then I await your report. Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
Anstea Sandu, Castle Leowin's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Caro, in theory. Bugak Robol has some good books at Southern Books. He's an odd one, though. Always seems ready for a fight. Oh, hello.
It is not always an easy life we lead, but the
Greetings.
must be served.
Interesting. The Emperor and the fighters. The Oblivion Gates.
Hi there.